Welcome to Timeless Ethiopia, where history comes alive. Today, we journey to the year 1896, to the rugged mountains of Adwa, where Emperor Menelik II and Empress Teitu led a nation to victory against colonial forces. This is the story of courage, unity, and the battle that changed the course of history. This is the Battle of Adwa. In the grand halls of Addis Ababa, Emperor Menelik II examines the Treaty of Wachel with his advisors. The flickering light of oil lamps reveals the stern faces of Ethiopia's leaders. Menelik's voice carries resolve as he declares, "We are sovereign, and no treaty will make us otherwise." Empress Teitu, standing tall beside him, points to the Italian clause of submission, her eyes fierce. "This is not what we agreed to. Italy must answer for its treachery." Messengers ride across the Ethiopian highlands, delivering Menelik's call to arms. From the scorching lowlands of Afar to the misty mountains of Gondar, Ethiopia's diverse tribes rally under a single banner. Menelik calls, the messengers cry. Farmers lay down plows, smiths forge spears, and warriors gather in thousands. The Ethiopian army, numbering over 100,000, moves across rugged terrain. Menelik leads the columns, his banner rippling in the wind. Behind him, Empress Teitu commands her own contingent. Supplies are carried by camels and oxen, and the rhythmic beating of war drums echoes through the valleys. In their fortified encampment, Italian General Baratieri surveys the rocky hills of Adwa. His officers argue, some overconfident, others uneasy. The natives are disorganized, Baratieri scoffs. Yet in the distance, the faint sound of war chants rises. As the stars shimmer above Adwa, Ethiopian priests chant blessings over the gathered warriors. Fires crackle in the darkness, their light reflecting off the shields and spears of the determined soldiers. Menelik walks among his men, offering words of encouragement. "Tomorrow, we defend our freedom," he declares. At dawn, Ethiopian scouts clash with Italian forward troops. The first shots echo through the hills. Ethiopian warriors emerge from the terrain, their war cries shake in the air. The Italians, caught off guard, fall back to regroup. The full might of the Ethiopian army descends upon the Italian positions. Waves of warriors charge, shields raised, spears gleaming. The Italians fire desperately, but the sheer numbers and determination of the Ethiopian forces overwhelm them. On the battlefield's flank, Empress Teitu leads her troops with unmatched courage. Her contingent secures a crucial artillery position, turning the tide of the battle. Forward, she shouts, her voice carrying over the roar of combat. By midday, the Italian lines crumble. Soldiers flee in disarray, abandoning weapons and supplies. Ethiopian warriors pursue, their victory cries echoing through the hills. Menelik watches from a ridge, his face resolute. "Ethiopia will not bow," he murmurs. In the aftermath, Menelik receives the surrender of the remaining Italian forces. The battlefield is silent, save for the murmur of praise and the cries of joy. Ethiopia's victory at Adwa resonates across the globe, a beacon of hope for oppressed peoples. The Battle of Adwa was more than a victory, it was a symbol of freedom and resilience. Ethiopia stood as a beacon of hope for all oppressed nations, proving that unity and determination can overcome even the greatest odds. Thank you for joining us on Timeless Ethiopia. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to keep exploring the stories that define our rich heritage. Until next time, stay proud, stay timeless.